going to talk about this eventually. Do I think Bryce needs a number one? Everybody's going to say a great quarterback needs a good number one. I don't think Bryce needs a good number one. I think Dave Canellis has unlocked Bryce Young. But we'll talk more about that. But back to the whole Tyler Warren thing. No. I was sitting here listening to Dennis Cox and Chris Lee on Panthers Playbook say they would be okay with getting him. A guy that ran a 4.7 40.
Bruh.
Dumb shit. Dumb shit.
And you're criticizing Ted McMillan? Now, I'm not saying y'all. I'm not saying Dennis Cox and Chris Lee criticized Ted McMillan. But what that does is a lot of times with Bryce is he tends to throw high. You get a 6'4" and 6'4" and 3/4 inch guy that weighs 215 pounds. Let me get out of that. Because I've fallen in love with two big receivers that are down in the 3rd and 4th round. And I will tell you about them on another show. But let's get into how this 8th pick could turn out to be the most profitable and benefiting draft pick in the entire draft. Because many of you are not talking about trading back. To me, that is our best option. And I remember Chris Lee has said a few things on his show that has really started to, it's almost like he's watched me and said, hey, maybe I need to ring myself in a little bit. He has become more, I don't want to say serious, but he's become more believable. And it seems like he's taking it more. He's not just being a jokester anymore. He's starting to appreciate the platform that he has, and he's starting to really do some relevant looking, and he's starting to do some relevant research. Because here's the reality. The draft takes a life of its own. And he said it. You could get a run on